The name means for the people. Ataaxum Pomkwaan is an organization that's working for our community, honoring San Diego's Native and Indigenous peoples. Well, here to explain its mission are the executive director, Amy Admire, and youth organizer, Romeo Campos, along with Grand Oliphant from the CEO of the Prebz Foundation. First of all three of you, thank you for joining us here in the fort. We appreciate your time.
Pleasure.
Thank you for having us.
Amy, I'd love to start with you. Tell us a little bit about this organization and just the wonderful things it's doing right here in San Diego County.
Thank you. So Ataaxum Pomkwaan is a Native, Indigenous, and women-led nonprofit. And our mission is to uplift and honor our sacred young people who we want in the future to have less trauma than we have had. So for each generation to experience less trauma.
Healing.
Healing,
Continued
yes.
healing. Romeo, I'd love to bring you in on the conversation as a youth in this organization. What are our Native American and Indigenous young people up against right here in San Diego County?
Well, we want the youth to know that Indigenous people have the right to take up space in contemporary society. And so they need to figure out how to be comfortable as the person who they are. And that person who you are is combined with all your ancestors and all the generations before you. That history leads up to you as an individual. And so our cultural identity, having confidence in that is what will get you moving forward in progress. So we need the kids being creative and feeling loved and being happy, enjoying their life. And so that's something so important to us with all our programs. And we have so many programs with Ataaxum Pomkwaan about physical spaces, bring people together in community. So for one, Res Beats is an open mic night that we are thankful to the Prebz Foundation for allowing us to have better funding for our events, to let them be bigger, let the kids share their stories because they need to take up space.
Yes.
Say anything they want, songs, poems, let them be who they are.
Yeah, gathering as a community is so vitally important. And I know the Prebz Foundation is so good about funding organizations like this one and many others across San Diego County. Grant, talk about sort of the need that this organization has and why your organization, the Prebz Foundation, jumped in to help.
Well, Amy and Romeo said it best, and I love the concept of honoring our sacred young people.
Oh, yeah.
That's exactly what we're trying to do through the program that we just launched, a 23 organizations, $6 million initiative to help organizations like this treat young people as the assets that they are. San Diego actually could be a leader in the country by thinking about our young people differently and connecting them with opportunities to dial in on culture, on creativity, on who they are as people, and how they connect with the communities that define them. It's such an extraordinary opportunity for this county and this region, and we're just delighted to be a part of it.
Thank you for doing what you do. We're almost flat out of time here, Amy, but you do have an event coming up next month in the month of June. What's going on?
It's called the We Are Sacred Gathering of Native Americans. It's for 18 to 30-year-olds. We find sometimes our 18-year-olds get left out of programming efforts, and they still really need support, especially after COVID. So that'll be at Los Coyotes, and you can find registration at ataaxum.com, ATAAXUM.com. So yeah.
Fantastic. So we'll make sure that we push that website onto our website at cbs8.com for anybody who would like to come out. Not only check out the organization, but some of the events and the community gatherings, Romeo, that you mentioned that are still to come for the summer. I thank you all three for coming on in to share a little bit more about this. Ataaxum Pomkwaan. Got it.
Thank you for the interest.
Thank you.